And we are live again for the 5th time this weekend. Once more, we have plowed through 5 Ark of Osiris. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. In case you guys are watching the VOD, you can skip about this much time until the beginning of the Ark of Osiris itself. We're live a little bit early to let the people in. While the people are in, we're gonna go post once again for the final time this weekend. The 5th Ark cast is live. Bam. And of course, the thumbnail, ignore. Thumbnail's all messed up because YouTube is a pain in the butt. Bam, we are live. What's up, Jason? Welcome to the stream. Let me send this link out one more place and we are golden. In one more place we gotta send it to this dude right here. But bam, there we go. Ignore the freaking thumbnail. Discord sucks. There we go. But bam, here we are. We are going to spectate Legends Gaming community, the first alliance, #1, Legends Gaming #1. This is going to be an interesting one. We have Legends Gaming with 30 participants, 402 million power versus 426 million power with 30 participating members. We have one tier 5 right here, a big player in Giga, a big player in Knight. I think we have one more tier. No, we don't. This is our roster right now. One tier 5, a lot of tier 4s, a lot of decent sized players. This is going to be a lot of fun. As we are, a minute away from the Ark starting. We have casted this weekend a total of 5 Ark of Osiris. If that's not enough to get you guys to smash the like button, I don't know what is, honestly. We have been cranking up those, and we're going to train some tier 2s just because I want to have a little bit more to upgrade. We're going to train a little bit of these. Ba-bam, ba-bam. You guys can see right here we have a decent amount of tier 2s. Well, I kind of shouldn't have done that, really. I figured that's all the tier 2s I have, but turns out I don't. I have more than these. They're just out and about. So let's go upgrade these guys to tier 4s. We got a building queue. We got a recruitment queue and 20 seconds to play before we start the big boy Ark of Osiris cast for Legends Gaming. Hopefully this is going to be a good one. They are in a disadvantage of power, so it's really going to be an interesting one. Let's go really quickly see what do we want to do here. I want to max these out really quickly. The Ark is live. Ba-bam. Kingdom 196 versus Kingdom 61. Oh my goodness. We're fighting MM. Let's go really quickly before we get into this. Let's fight. Let's do MM. Magister Mortalis from Kingdom K61. This is a kingdom that exists months and months more than Kingdom 196. This gives them a huge advantage as they have a lot more time to train their troops, a lot more times to get some potential commanders out, a lot more times for gold keys, a lot more events to get gold commanders. We're seeing our friends in the blue team almost all showing up. Let's go look really quickly at Mortis if we have any tier 5s on their side. I see 29 million power players so far as officers. We have 16s. Oh baby, there are no tier 5s. There are no tier 5s on their side, which could be the little bit of an edge Legends Gaming needs to win this event. We are currently looking at the preparation field setup where everyone is slowly and steadily making their way in. There is one player missing right here. This guy just ported in. There's a couple more missing in the backlines. We're looking at a backline of 8 million power, something like that, which is not bad. 8 million players at the back of the game, while we have here a 7 million, 7.5, 8.5. So they do have an advantage of the average might per player, strength per player. They have that for them. That's a good thing. That means that each and every one of the members from MM exclamation mark are very, very well stocked in terms of having more troops than the guys at Legends Gaming. This is going to be a tough one. although the tier 5s are in the favor of the Legends Gaming guys, there is so much Kirch can do in one place in one time. So this is gonna be crazy. Let's go really quickly and fire up Epic Pen so we can draw on the screen if we'd like to show a few things. We usually start these casts by looking at the map from an overview perspective, as it really doesn't matter until the map starts being controlled by both teams what exactly is going on. We're gonna kind of look at the marches as they come out. We're gonna look at this side and then go back to the other side to look what's going on. Brian, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. First subscriber of this cast. And we also have Sukanto, who subscribed on the last cast, and I didn't shout him out. So there you go. I put you on the screen. Also, while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and roll again. Another guy right here, Rex Spoon, who was very kind and donated $1. So thank you for the kind tip. I don't like that word donation. It's a tip. So Giga very early on sending the quick calves. We're talking Cao. There seems to be like a minute. That's a minute and a half march. Where is he headed? What takes a minute and a half to get to? He's heading straight for the obelisk. He's going straight for the obelisk. A minute and a half worth of a march. And boy, oh boy, the troops are starting to pour in. Some gatherers out, a lot of cavalry, a lot of small marches trying to reach objectives. Let's go look at the red team really quickly, as they do also pour out some small marches. About a 30-second differential, meaning it looks like the Cao combination that Giga is using is a little better. But I see two Caos right here marching towards their outposts and marching towards everything else. So really, this is going to be a really nice one. I think this is going to be a really, really good one. Titch, of course, my man, whatever you get to watch, awesome. Whatever you can't watch, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a VOD available. I recommend watching the VODs. There were some very cool matchups that are in the VODs that are worth for every single one of you to go watch, because they are some of the best fights I have seen. Let's go look really quickly. At the moment. Bam. So we have a ton of marches. Red team start ahead, taking the outpost and pulling out of the outpost instantly, starting to aim towards the obelisk. Are the blue team looking at potentially sending a rally towards the obelisk? So we're about to find that out. As part of our dual casts with Chiskel Gaming, he has shown a keen disliking to the rallies of forts. How's the music, by the way? How's the music? When is your war? My war was yesterday. This is a second war that I could have been part of, but I'm not, because I prefer to cast it. I did mine yesterday and it was too easy. Wait, Gecko, are you not playing? No, I am not. I was asked if I can cast this one, and I don't mind. Next Ark, I will most likely participate with this account and cast high instead. So I'm going to be doing one time I'll play on the big account, one time I'll play on this jumper account, and go back and forth between them. That way, I stay on my toes as well. Look at the amount of marches marching towards the obelisk. These guys are prepared for the possibility that red team is going to march towards the obelisk, and the red team is marching something towards the blue obelisk. Is that a rally? Are we seeing a red rally? What is going on here? Let's see. So this is the march that is marching towards. This is a rally. Ladies and gentlemen, a 3-minute rally was launched on the blue obelisk. The blue team, who are my teammates, are aware of this strategy, are aware of the things that we have talked about in these casts. And the best way to defend something like this is exactly what these guys are doing. They're sending massive amount of cavalry units. You know that there's about a 3-minute march until the red rally makes it to the obelisk, which means the obelisk can be locked in for the blue team, and that means that people can port back in here and now pull their cavalries out and stick some infantries in exchange. We don't see any action on the top obelisk. Buildings are slowly being taken. I believe the red team has a small advantage, but the blue guys picked up the obelisks faster, so it seems like we're going to be seeing outposts closing out first for the red team, and even, well, these two obelisks are pretty even, but these two have, the blue team has about 20 seconds ahead. If they manage to hold on to their obelisk, which I believe they will be able to, because they already saw it coming, then everything will be all right, and they'll be able to progress towards the next couple of buildings and push forward to ensure they lock things down as quick as possible. Nanaki already up ahead on the Shrine of War. Red team's rally is marching. Oh my goodness, a minute and 45. They got plenty of time to march. In the meantime, no progress done towards the altars. Sky altar is 37 seconds away, and we finally have a march that is about 38 seconds away from the sky altar. So it's not going to be an insta-cap. It's a couple of seconds wasted by the blue team, as they also don't head towards their desert altar, which is really, really weird. Another desert altar with no marches anywhere near it, and another sky altar with no marches near it. We know we're going to talk about this strategy in a little bit. I see the Shrine of War was pushed for, which is great, and the Shrine of Life is pushed for as well, which is great. But guys, before we go watch if the rally manages to take the post, you guys got to understand one thing. The most important thing is for us to be able to push troops forward towards the altars. The shrines are really useful. The shrines will give you war and healing, but if you're gonna choose between altars or shrines, it's a no-brainer. You have to cap those those altars instantly. Sky altar was capped in with a few seconds delay. 3 altars still waiting for an owner, which is very, very, very disappointing. At this stage, there should be a lot of marches going forward, and the red team takes out the desert altar on their side. Could have been a slip by the blue team. The blue team could have pushed into this and at least made it a little bit harder for the red team to get this altar. Ports started happening, top and bottom obelisk, slowly and steadily porting in. We have a rally. Did the rally cancel? It looks like the rally canceled. Did the rally cancel? I think they used the rally to move into the desert altar. If I'm not mistaken, they canceled out their rally and they used the troops that broke from the rally right here into the desert altar, which is a very, very smart play. Very, very smart play. When is the Ark of Osiris for the FPP player? It was one of the ones that I casted with Chisco Gaming. It was the one from CRD. That was the free-to-play account. So we have finally the Sky Altar, which is not taken by any team yet. At this stage, blue team has a bunch of buildings ticking for them, but the real thing is to try to stop the other team from getting points fast. So at this stage, what I would recommend is potentially launching a rally on this Desert Altar, launching a rally onto this Sky Altar ASAP to make sure that the red team doesn't just lock these buildings in, as they have a very, very small lead. Very, very small lead, but they are 4 men behind, and they still have 2 ports to utilize, and let's see how they use them wisely, as I see that this obelisk is completely, well, there's 4 people here. Great, fantastic, that's good. Now the real question is, the map is evened out. Are we gonna let these altars lock in for each team? The blue team has a huge advantage right now. What the blue team should be doing right now is fast rallying a 1-minute rally into the Sky Altar. If it's a good rally, it can potentially make it to the Sky Altar within within 2 minutes, and maybe, just maybe, stop the red team from getting the first cap bonus on that Sky Altar. At this point, it seems like the Desert Altar will be first capped by the red team. Both the Sky and Desert Altars on the blue side should be capped by the blue team as the first occupants. That's 750 points a pop. You're missing a huge battle near the Ark. I know that there's a huge battle right here, but honestly, this is not something we should be highlighting, because this is marches being chunked out of their minds for absolutely no reason. Yes, they are pushing ahead in order to ensure that these marches don't make their way to the Ark of Osiris, but at the same time, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 marches here, 10 marches here, looking at the Ark of Osiris, while the red team has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 marches. And quite honestly, the buildings themselves, getting that first cap is almost as important as grabbing the first Ark of Osiris. If this building gets locked out by this is what I want to see. I want to see the blue team posturing forward to try to stop the Sky Altar from being locked in by the red team early on. It looks like Fake News and Jigaman will abort. Knight is aborting as well. I don't really understand why. This is the time to completely take this altar away from the red team. If the first occupation goes for the blue team right here, it'll be a massive blow, as first occupation gives you 750 points. So you really want to be the first to occupy any building. Here's the rally we are talking about, the Kirch. Unfortunately, he's being slowed down by ballistas. Big mistake right there, although I see Kirch is not going for anything but the obelisk, so he's trying the obelisk play. It looks like the red team is slowly pulling troops out of the sky altar. This is the time for the blue team to perhaps attempt to swarm this thing. You really want to try to stop this first cap. If you can stop that first cap and take those 750 points, that's a big yoink right there. Big boy yoink. At this stage, the map is evened out. Blue team is a little bit ahead as the red team has to lock down their final altar. This gives 1,000 points-ish, 900 points differential between the blue team and the red team. And most likely what will happen is 1,000-point difference between the two before everything gets locked in. They need to solo opponent's obelisk. Well, if the opponent's obelisk is defended, then soloing it is practically pointless. Jigaman going for the Shrine of War, looking for that early extra damage. I'm not a fan of this play. I think that the better play would have been to let this Shrine of War go, as it only ticks for 80 points per minute and it's 400 points for first occupation. And they should have really focused on trying to take first occupation on altars. Guys, taking first occupation on altars is key for an early start, for a good early start, you know? You want to start on your right foot by having as many first occupations. Even if you let go of that altar after, that's 750 points for free. So while this Shrine of War will be very useful for Jigaman and the crew of Legends Gaming, and they will defend it as much as possible, which will give him an extra 5% attack and 5% defense, I think that points-wise, taking the first occupation away from in the Sky Altar would have been better, as Night King is finally arriving with a rally onto the Sky Altar. It looks like the blue team has been doing their homework. A lot of people launching a lot of rallies. This is the time where you need to be launching rallies. Blue team ahead of the red team by about 80 points right now, but once their Shrine of War locks in, they'll have a 160 point differential, which is nothing serious. The red team is well within this game. We're gonna go look back at the Ark of Osiris in a moment. We're gonna go see who takes the temple first. But for now, the first attack comes in. Night King going ham on this Sky Altar, double the damage on the Sky Altar against the amount of damage done on Night King. The question is how many troops are in each place. Night King is not gonna take a chance. Night King took his armies on the other side and started doing damage from the other side with a solo march as well. It looks like YOLO is about to join this rally as well, reinforcing the rally a little bit. Not a lot of troops getting chunked out. We're seeing decent damage, but a lot of healing. Decent damage, but a lot of healing going on. So it's really interesting to see how a solo march is aiding this rally. And I think this altar... Oh, boy. We missed this. The obelisk was taken. The rally on the obelisk was successful. And the blue team just bailed out. They hit the obelisk, and now they're hitting cities. Now they're trying to push these guys back. These guys are much forward than the initial camp, which you guys can see right here, which gives them a huge advantage to get to buildings faster. Blue team is swarming all the red players now to push them back to the beginner's camp, making their initial teleports useless and taking over huge advantage on the map right now. As the Ark of Osiris is out, it is being carried by the blue team. It looks like the red team will not be contesting this Ark. One of the things the red team can do and could potentially think about doing is, rather than go into this straight narrow area right here where I call it the corridor, where the Ark is spawned, every now and then thinking about going around it and flanking is not a bad idea. I think that flanking the Ark carrier is much more important, as there are troops in here that can make the flank work, but it doesn't seem like they want to, as they did take the Shrine of War back out of the blue team's hand. Rally's going everywhere. The rally on the obelisk is coming. There are massive ballistas in here. I don't really know. Mixo6, how you doing? I haven't seen that name in a long time. Are you playing on PC? What program are you using? I'm using Memu Player. We're watching this rally march in. Blue team took away the obelisk from the red team, made the cities port away back home, and now the red team is trying to pay the favor back. The problem is for the red team that there are 4 blue players in here that are in the game, as you can see, Nanaki right here, ready to go, paying attention to what's going on. Kind of weird that this guy is stuck right here fighting him. This is a nice little bug. plenty of defense inside this obelisk, but still there's going to be a need for a lot more troops if the blue team wants to hold on to this obelisk. Oh boy, it looks like the tides are turning. It looks like we're going to see an up and down division of the map rather than a horizontal. We're going to see a vertical division of the map, which would be really, really cool. I've mentioned this before. This can happen. We can reach a stage where we swap sides as part of an attempt to be aggressive, leaning hard towards one side on the offense while leaving the defense on the other side weak. Look at this. There is a pretty big rally taking this obelisk away from the blue team. Big mistake. And now will they repay the favor to the blue team? Will they come out and start burning cities? This is the time. This is the time to get rid of these people before they revolt against you. This is where the rally needs to come out and start killing as many of these guys as possible. And they have the power to do so. We're looking at Jack with 15 million, 16 million, 10 million, 11 million. These are guys that can be soloed by a good set of swarms. So this is the time for the red team to actually push back the blue team from this obelisk. And the game is still still an advantage for the blue team, as the blue team did deliver an Ark of Osiris, which is why they have 5,000 points ahead. But it's not over. There's 2 more arcs at least coming up. One that's worth 3,500 points and one that's worth 5,500 points. So really, the red team is doing exactly what they need to do. The one thing the red team hasn't done yet and they must do is take this altar away now. At this point, this altar is the only difference between the two alliances. This altar and belonging to the blue team is everything. It is taking 3 altars for 150 points. 3 of them belong to the blue team. And boy, oh boy, this is going to be tough. Shrine of War locking in for the red team, closing down the gap a little bit more, but that's a big boy gap. That's a big boy gap. Red team kind of sending a march up ahead. Kind of weird thing going on right here. About to lose this march. Are any blue buildings being contested? Obelisk isn't just being scouted by the looks of it. Blue team posturing forward. Dramilda and the Kirch posturing forward. It's trying to... I don't really know whether this is a good play or not, because all the buildings they really want right now sit on the other side of the map. I don't know. Well, I guess if they're going to go for this obelisk, it's not a bad idea, but they ported to this side of the map right now, and they completely left behind this side of the map. The red team seem to be paying attention to what we're saying. They are trying their best to get rid of these blue cities. The good news is that within 54 seconds, they'll be able to port in here and really start kicking these people out of this obelisk and clear out a top and bottom situation. Gecko, you've streamed several arcs. What have you seen being the best strategy plan of attack? How do you see the evolving game? So, Vixen, what's up? I find it that it's really cool to see people posturing forward and not being able to hold on to obelisks. It seems like Chisco in our casts has been saying that you have to get the team your opponent caught off guard, but it looks like people consistently are losing obelisks. And I think the game is going to evolve in a way that we're going to be seeing a circular pattern. We initially saw people taking over the map, and we're going to look at it very quickly on our map and draw. We have seen the line being drawn right here, where one team is on this side, the other team is on this side. Slowly and steadily, with the aggressions of the obelisk, we are seeing this live, except for this altar, which the red team should be posturing forward for. We are seeing now a division that is like this. This is the new division. This is the new orange. And this division shows us how we shifted from this kind of a play to this kind of a play. And honestly, I can keep seeing this rotating further and further out. So it's a really interesting one to see how, and I'll draw this in pink for you, just so it's very clear. Oh, no, wrong drawing. Let's do this. So we were kind of like that previously. This was the previous line. And you can see how the aggressions are shifting the way people play. And it's just a small mistake, very small mistake that took the obelisk out of the blue team, and red team porting forward and doing exactly what they need to do. Big problem though is that they're not fighting for this sky altar. This is the moneymaker for the blue team. This is where the cheese is being made. Night King sending a rally out. Where is there another rally? I'm sure there's one more rally on its way somewhere. I'm sure Kirch is also launching a rally somewhere. this is probably the final guy going for this rally, and then it'll come out, right? There we go. So let's go look at where these guys are going. This guy is going straight for the obelisk. It's exactly what we thought about. They're looking to posture forward and take the obelisk away from the red team. But what's his face? Night King is probably going towards this altar right here. The red team is now in a big pickle. What they decided to do is to try to take this obelisk back instead, and they did it with one solo march. At this point, 3 obelisks belong to the red team, but it doesn't matter that they have all the mobility in the world if they do not have the money makers, and every moment they waste with the blue team holding 3 altars is time they cannot make back in points. You can see a clear, huge difference, 280 points more per minute for the blue team, and they're growing a gap of 7,000 points. If the red team doesn't stop this bleeding right now, it's going to be too little too late. Even if they manage to take over all these obelisks and have all the movement, free movement that they want to have. Let's go look at these 2 rallies. We're going to have to hop back and forth between the rallies. It's pretty nuts. This is a really interesting fight, as we're seeing just what I predicted. The shift in which the map is divided. Red team is deciding to solo hit Kirch's rally, and it seems very successful. The rally is almost down to half HP. At this point, I don't even know if they'll have what it takes to take out the obelisk, as if these marches keep marching closer and closer to the obelisk and these guys keep holding the obelisk correctly, the red team might take over 3 obelisks. The blue team took their top obelisk back. It was a nice attempt, but even then, this one solo march has completely cleaned out the area, except for Gigaman, who is the big leader, 32 million power player, who is gonna end up staying here. But there's only one march in this obelisk right now. If anyone from the red team comes help some out, they can take this out of the blue team's hand again. Marches are coming in. Do you think that rally is even gonna make it? I don't think this rally, it lost about half of its HP. What about Night King? Night King canceled. Night King canceled his rally. Oh boy. What is going on? The Legends Gaming guys are a little bit caught off guard. They're panicking a little bit, I think. And this is going to be where the red team is going to score big time. Let's look at the chat a little bit as things progress on the map. You guys are talking about Korea and Dutch. Cool. People focus on obelisk. Yeah, Madara, this focus on obelisk has been a kind of a shift that I believe myself and Chiskel Gaming created. I think that from talking so much about these obelisks and all these different VODs that people are watching, and I'm telling you, people are watching a lot of VODs. They're doing these things, and we are seeing the shift in the map we predicted. What's up, Biggles? Welcome to the stream. We're looking at a kind of a split map. The blue team still holding a lot of points ahead of the red team, but the gap of 7,000 points is minimal, as there are 2 arcs on the way still. Blue team decides to focus a lot of energy on these outposts. The outpost is key, because if they take out this outpost and they manage to take somehow out the desert altar, then now the only way this arc goes back into the red team is by going into the Shrine of War, which is on the blue side of the map. No bueno. Our Alliance in Kingdom 1196 LEGE won our 3rd arc at 3 UTC. I hope LG make it too. Congratulations, my man. 3rd arc is a huge accomplishment. Keep up that grind. Obelisk attacks are great distractions and work nice to get kills. I completely agree. I totally think that the blue team is trying to divert the attention of the red team by rallying obelisks, and the red team is just not having it. This rally is making it in. There are plenty of marches waiting for this rally to come. I kind of don't like the play of having Joan of Arc in here. Joan is buffing up the troops around, which is kind of cool, but they're just standing still around her. So what's the point of having a Joan of Arc leading the obelisk, as the Legends Gaming guys have successfully occupied this obelisk right here. Red team going again for the top obelisk. Again, the solo march doing its thing. Look at how the map is divided. Legends Gaming have more objectives that give points. 3 altars in total. Red team, though, have more attack because of the Shrines of War, and have contested consistently 3 obelisks. One of them was held nicely on the blue side, is being held very well. One of them on their side being held very well, and the third one with a yoinker being very, very annoying. That yoinker guy needs to get killed ASAP. He needs to get killed ASAP. Let's go look at what else we have going on. Blue team contesting for an outpost of Seth. They are confident in this rally, I guess, to take this obelisk away from the red team. But I saw white Wildcat pulling out troops. Mrs. Arya pulling out troops. Is she going to send troops back in to replace her old troops? Because if not, this March can actually make it. Debo is trying to hit the rally from the back a little bit. Debo is a 11 million power player against a tier 5 led rally. This guy's brave. That's a fully maxed technology, fully maxed Hannibal, and it looks like the obelisk is going to hold. Now, I don't know if there are Legends Gaming players in this stream right now listening in, but the 32 minutes that are left are huge right now. They are huge. You guys really need to keep holding these altars rather than focusing on trying to get these obelisks. These are marches, these are rallies that are wasted on going on these obelisks instead of making sure there are enough troops to hold on to every single altar. Although, with that being said, the red team has completely ignored the sky altar. Red team completely ignoring the sky altar. Red team completely ignoring the desert altar. Red team is not looking to win the game. We know that the altars are the money makers. They are giving you all the points. And the blue team taking the Ark of Osiris for the second time just goes to show that as much as the red team is holding strong, Legends Gaming are still firmly in the lead and firmly holding on to this match. Can the red team react though? 31 minutes left. One more Ark of Osiris potentially coming out, even two maybe. So that could be really, really good. 5,500 points will be the next Ark of Osiris that is delivered. So this one is worth 3,500 points. So at this stage, we're about to see an almost double the point lead for the blue team. 31 minutes left. Red team needs to start scoring points. Red team has to start scoring points. Red obelisk being contested by Admiral, who's one of the guys sitting here. They are really trying to get rid of the red cities out here, but the red cities are also fighting Ish, poor guy. Admiral is getting hit. It was hit a little bit. Jack is still standing strong. 15 million power. City Hall 25. And the red team is spreading and conquering. Going for outposts. Going for as many flashing lights on the screen. What a crazy, crazy fight. It started really well for the red team. The red team did do everything they could except for that one altar. That one altar is everything. The solo march that went for the top obelisk should have gone for the altar to attempt to yoink it. I'm assuming they haven't done it because this one is very well reinforced, as we're seeing troops coming in to reinforce the sky altar. I see it. This is a scout coming into the sky altar, and that, my friends, should, right? No, is that a rally? No, it's not. That's the path for this damn scout. They keep scouting this altar with no success. I guess they're able to hold on to the desert altar. The Legends Gaming guys are letting that altar go as they delivered another Ark of Osiris, and the difference in points is almost double. 200 points ahead for the blue team. This is exactly this. Take this out of their hands. That's 150 points less for you. And once you lock in that for your timer, that's points for the red team. And they can start closing down this gap. 30 minutes left. Is it doable? They need to close out a 13,000 point gap. This means that if you're looking at division, let's do the quick math very, very, very fast, very quickly. We're looking at 13,000 points divided by 30. They need 433 points per minute more, 434 points per minute more than the red team from now till the end to close the gap, period. So very, very big uphill battle for the red team to attempt to get this done. I don't know why they keep sending troops kind of like this and just let them march and they get hit hard. What's up, Arkle? Welcome to the stream. Godz, welcome to the stream. Unknown, DJ still invict. I'm guessing you asked Invincible if they haven't lost yet, and I don't think they've lost yet. And they're invincible too, by the way. So are Legends Gaming. Shout out to both alliances. Great people, awesome supporting individuals in the chat right now. We got Vixen, we got Z from DJ chilling with us in the chat. We got a bunch of Legends Gaming community people, folks in the chat. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you for being awesome and being part of this stream. I don't get this. I'm going to get away from it because I guess it's bad management of marches. And I don't see any fights happening anywhere that are significant. We're seeing solo points being drawn by the red team by hitting Admiral Grammar hard. Wolf is trying to come in and trying to help Admiral a little bit, but it looks like the red team will be successful at pushing the blue team out of their own obelisk. We've seen this before. We have seen this before. Kirch sending one more rally. Where is this rally going? Kirch, if you're going for the obelisk again... Oh, he is, isn't he? Yes, he is. Okay. Well, he is firmly wanting to take this damn obelisk away from the red team. So he's doing it. And what can we do about that, right? I'm not seeing ballistas, which is fantastic news. It means that the rally is actually marching much, much, much faster. Way to go on that one. Blue team looking to finally do something. Finally attacking back. An objective building. Finally, we have an objective building being fought. Shrine of War being melted out of its existence. Exessify. Great work leaving the Shrine of War mid-fight. Guys, don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that leaves the Shrine of War mid-rally attacking it. You would have gotten much more solo points, my friend, if you stayed in the Shrine of War. You're getting melted by 2 marches of someone who has 30 million power, tech much stronger than yours. Why'd you leave the Shrine of War? Absolutely no reason to do that. Legends Gaming taking once more the top side of, well, this side of the map, I guess you can call it the top side, kinda. Again, taking control of somewhat of this, which is what we were talking about previously. And they even have 2 more buildings as bonus that are the reason they're making so many points ahead of the red team. I don't know if the red team is planning on hitting back. At this stage, it seems like they're really trying to just hold whatever they have and get solo points. We are still in territory where this might be doable. If I don't see any change in the buildings within the next 2 minutes, we are going to call it. And then we're going to answer a few questions from chat. We're going to talk about a couple of other things, a couple of other strategies. Vixen, you asked about a winning attacking strategy. We're going to talk about something I believe can work, but it's going to require the alliance to have 4 relatively good players when it comes to castle levels. We're going to talk about that one in a little bit once we can confirm that this is over. I can tell you right now that there's 99.9% chance this is over. If I see the red team somehow, some way taking 2 altars within the next minute, I will keep casting this. If not, Legends Gaming winning, but not, I wouldn't say a clean win. I think that they faced an opposition that was not as prepared as them. But if they faced someone who was a little bit more prepared, then there are some plays that I think the Legends Gaming guys did which are going to be very, very hurtful to play against someone who's much stronger and much more experienced. What's up, Gecko? We just won our Ark this morning in Kingdom 212. I managed to grab 10 legendary sculptures from it. How did you do with your alliance? Lots of love. My man, 10 legendary sculptures. High five. There you go. High five, my man. 10,000 points. Great work for getting those 10,000 points. I did the same with my big account. The jumper this time around stayed out of the battle. Next time around, the big account will stay out of the battle and the jumper will be part of it. So I'm going back and forth in between the 2 accounts. So I can play 1 a week while casting another at least 4 Ark of Osiris's. This is the 5th one today. Z, 9 minutes ago, I completely missed it. Thank you for your $5 tip. I appreciate it. Let me put it on the screen one more time so I can acknowledge it properly. Come on. Come on. Show up on the screen. Oh, this thing is lagging. Ugh. Hold on a second. It'll show up in a moment. Go. Okay. This doesn't want to go. It will go eventually once this thing stops lagging. Thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry it took me 9 minutes to react to it. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm focused on this thing 100%. Guys, we can call this a win for the Legends Gaming at this stage. There is absolutely no way. What the hell was that? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see a Phantom City? Just, whoa. What was that? Is there, oh, there is a city here. It was bugged out. Whoo, I was like, Phantom City? There it is. What do you know? So this obelisk might be taken by the blue team. Maybe it will, maybe it not. At this point, Legends Gaming should be just, as Killer Alon is mentioning, zeroing cities. They should be going for the cities. They should be going in for marches. They should be trying to get their solo points. Let's go take a look at the solo points in a second. I kind of lost track with your jumper lately. Have you been spending on it or just side project for you? So OG, I've been really bad about keeping you guys informed about the jumper. I think tomorrow's video is going to be an update about the jumper, its plans, what's it go, just to show you guys the jumper in general, just a quick overview and let you know what's going on. Just let me keep attacking my rally over and over and over. You do what you got to do, Kurt. You do what you got to do, my man. I'm watching it. I'm loving it. I think that you could have probably taken the Desert Altar and had a nicer fight because they're holding everything they can in the Desert Altar. But you do you, my man. Kills them more than me. It does for sure. I'm seeing the amounts of kills here. I'm seeing it. And you're the tier 5 player. And therefore, because you're the tier 5 player, even though their numbers are bigger, you're still melting them. Absolutely. So 900,000 tier troops in here down to 90,000, and you're still contesting against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marches and an obelisk. Imagine YSG on that rally. Yes, sir. One of the things we're going to be seeing more and more happening is as time goes by, more YSGs will get expertised. We saw a lot of YSGs doing huge damage on the biggest Ark of Osiris cast we've had to date. But I don't think there are too many alliances that have invested enough time and energy into doing expertising their YSGs. As you can see, solo marches, hitting outposts, hitting everything. This is the time to get solo points. Let's take a look at solo points as Dakirch, 30,000 points. Giga trying to catch up to him with 28, 23. How many players we have above 10? We only have 6 out of 30. So this is the time to start getting solo points, ladies and gentlemen. Getting to 10,000 from 3,000 in 20 minutes is rough. Fake news. You really got to step up your game. I believe in you. Wolf, I believe in you. Sek, I believe in you. Wolfie, I believe in you guys. Come on, guys. Push. Push. That's more commander sculptures. Push. Ronnie has expertised YSG. Yes, he has. Ronnie is also in Kingdom 16 and has been playing for probably 3 months plus more than my Kingdom 58 account, and 7 months plus more than any of these of the blue team. So Ronnie has a lot more time in the game, a lot more time to get gold keys so he can roll more commanders. He can get YSG from the tavern, which none of the people here can. He can get Richard from the tavern, which none of the people here can. So Ronnie is a little bit of an odd one, because it's nice and all he expertised him, and I'm happy he did it because he's gonna enjoy using him in wars. But I don't think it's as impressive as seeing someone in Kingdom 196 like Kirch maxing out Richard within the first days it was available. Ronnie has maxed YSG indeed. Good for him. I watched the video. I saw his greedy attempt to get one more barbarian and ended up losing the one he was attacking to. That was pretty hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. It's not hard to get 10,000 points. All you gotta do is a couple of days of healing if you don't got a lot of troops. I mean, Alon, quite honestly, all you gotta do is what M is doing right now. A solo march finally took away three armies from the Sky Altar. Why have you not done this before? Where were you guys this whole time? And look, this march is even leaving. So nothing is holding on to the Sky Altar right now. This is all just points making at this stage. The red team knows it is over. Also, a good way to get points is defending buildings. You have to defend buildings. Look at Knight, once again, heading for the Desert Altar. If there aren't a lot of troops in here, the red team is completely messing up. They should be defending this with everything they got to get their solo points done. I swear Kirch was here the whole time listening while I was yapping at him for going against the obelisk over and over. I'm going to get zeroed overnight. I know that I need a shield tonight. I'm going to get kicked and zeroed. Kirch is listening in. I know he is. So Night King marching with a rally on the Desert Altar. What's going on? Let's see. I still didn't play Ark of Osiris. How come? Oh, because you keep swapping servers, my man. It's time to settle in one, my dude. Settle in one. Red team should have regrouped, rally out some of these buildings instead of focusing so much energy on the Ark. Correct, Vixen. You are 100% correct. Blue team is so firmly in control of the Temple of Osiris that the red team should have really ported here, and started sending, look, there is 5 guys here, and what they're doing is going towards outposts, going towards these kinds of fights, instead of rallying this building previously, right? Instead of rallying this building, how much time all these castles were sitting here without hitting this altar, which had almost nothing in it. We're watching Desert Altar completely empty. Rally went in, rally went out. Full Desert Altar for the blue team. And we know also that the Sky Altar is empty. So if the blue team continues to march towards this Sky Altar, it's going to be 30 points for the red team, which is sad. They did take back a Shrine of War too late. 3 minutes until they start getting points at 14 minutes left. One thing to keep in mind, guys, very important. You don't necessarily have to be making more points. But what you have to do is stop the other alliance from making points. If you manage to take a building and then dip out of it, that's okay. It means that for 3 minutes plus, the other team is not going to be making points on that building. So you should be consistently kicking people out of buildings. And if you can't defend them, get out. That's cool. That's fine. You've reset the building. You've reset the points. 2 things can be done to win the game. Gain more points than the other team, or stop the other team from making more points than you. Which sounds like it's the same thing, but it really isn't. How's your YSG? I don't think YSG is on this account active just yet. We haven't had the YSG wheel yet on this account. I have 9 out of 10. Feels bad, man. When I jumped, I was 1 away from unlocking him as well. Once the wheel shows up, I'll do 100 spins. Hopefully I get 67 plus sculptures once again like last time. My YSG on the big account is level 22. It has the first skill maxed and the second skill level 3, I think. I'm currently focusing on infantry. After that, I'm going to be focusing on finishing up my cavalry, and then YSG is next. I see too many arcs people sleeping on easy building occupations. Alon, you're not only dead right. I don't see enough yoinking happening. I do not see enough yoinking happening. These guys should be yoinking buildings left and right. They should be sending marches on a free march. You know, send your march on the map. We're going to keep drawing really quickly from here. You can send your march slowly and steadily to, you know, creep in from the back of the map and really make it here with a proper set of cavalries. You don't need tier 4 cavalries. You can go with a full tier 1 march. That's going to be insanely fast, and start sneaking to the back. Start hopping with that tier 1 march between buildings. One of these buildings is not going to be defended, and that tier 1 march is going to completely take over. Whoa, this is the time to go to sleep in theory. You just keep jumping in between these buildings in the back line while your enemy is focused on the front line, on fighting here. You can actually sneak in and start going for buildings just as a yoinker. I'm sure people have a ton of... Training a set of tier 1s, 100,000 tier 1s is not that big of a deal. You can upgrade them to tier 4s later. It's not that big of a deal. I can't wait to see Gecko Max Saladin when he comes out. Yeah, buddy. The day he comes out, we are maxing that guy out. We are buying Money Moto to max him out and finishing out our look at this. 45 minutes in, you guys decide to finally send a rally. Congratulations, my guys. And this is not disrespect to them. I have been trying my best to give them as objective feedback as possible, but you can't be launching a rally 15 minutes left. When did you decide to do this, and where are you going? Why are you going for the obelisk? They're looking for kills. That's what they're doing. They're not even caring for points anymore. I mean, they could always start humping camels on the map for quick points. I don't think the camels are humpable. Vixen, next Ark of Osiris, try to hump one and let me know how it works. I bet whatever you want, it'll kick you real quick. I can't wait to see him hatch some tier 4s. Who's going to hatch tier 4s? I have already tier 5s, don't you know? אלון, ברור שהבנת. לספובי יש פה גדול, אחי. הוא סיפר הכל, ומה לעשות. Sorry about that. Yeah, buddy. Joker. Joker, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my man? I know Spooby told you. Spooby told a lot of people. It's not very fun, but he has. Giga going for the obelisk. Oh boy, is this obelisk going to be taken? I think what they're trying to do right now is just get obelisks so they can port and zero cities faster. That's really what's going on. What language is that? That's Hebrew. This is pure capitulation. Capitulation? Is that like the act of capitalizing letters? Capitulation? Do you start making any other jumper account that we can join you? Joker, I don't think so, but if you have a jumper that you currently have, Kingdom Migration is coming very, very soon, and potentially Legends Gaming might take you in. A lot of you have asked me if I'm going to jump again, and I don't really plan on making more accounts, but once Kingdom Migration is a thing, if you guys talk to the leadership, you're more than welcome to come join our alliances as long as the leadership is willing to accept you. Gabi, it was Hebrew, not Arabic. It's like resign. Resign. Who's resigning? They're looking for solo points. Let's see how many of the blue team managed to pass the 10,000. Oh, we're still at 8. Come on, guys. Push. Let's look at the bottom if they're pushing up a little bit. 5,000, 3,000. Grey Wolf, my man. Come on. You got this. Sick. Come on. Fake news pushing forward. You go, girl. There we go. Sensity. There we go. Come on, guys. Lazy Ghost. Come on, folks. At least get past that 6,000 for the extra rewards. At least that. I wish Ark was weekly, but half of the rewards. I think that long term, we're going to see the Ark happening even less and less because there's going to be so many events going on. You have Ark, you have Mightiest Governor one weekend, Ark of Osiris the other at this point. Oh, capitulation is similar to resign. Oh, thank you for, I didn't know that. Now I learned something new. I wish Rise of Kingdoms, not Rise of Civilizations, could give the old kingdom can be transferred into new kingdom. It's going to happen. It's coming. It is coming. It is coming. And I will tell you guys, there's 50 people in this chat. You guys get lucky enough to know that this coming week, I am going to leak a bunch of stuff. I am leaking a ton of information this coming week. You guys are going to not want to miss what I'm going to leak because, guys, KVK is coming. A lot of other things are coming. And trust me when I tell you, you're not going to want to miss on the leaks because there is not a lot of time left to prepare. I'm going to leave it at that and tell you there is not a lot of time left to prepare. Every day is crucial, which is why I will make you guys wait a little bit longer. But again, the things that I'm going to say are going to be substantial. You guys are going to love it. This is going to be a crazy, crazy, crazy next few months for Archivist, for Rise of Kingdoms. And the game is going to change completely. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You guys are going to have to wait for the rest in the video that is coming. Or maybe more than one video. Maybe there's enough information for more than one video. Maybe not. Lex tried to take back the Ark of Osiris away from the blue team, who kind of gave it up completely. Grey Wolf is not about that life. Grey Wolf is trying to get his solo points, and boy, oh boy, by chunking out that march, he can potentially get a lot of solo points. All he's doing is he's hitting hard. This full march of, it looks like cavalry with what seems like infantries. Please tell me you're going to win this. You have to be winning this. I see a little bit of archers here in the back. These are archers right here. So he has a little bit of infantry, a little bit of archers, as an archer died right there. The archers are getting pounded by the cavalries, but the infantry is doing work. This is just to get solo points, stopping the Ark of Osiris from being delivered by the red team. The red team has more marches available right here. So the play in here, the correct play would be, first of all, get rid of Grey Wolf and then get rid of Windforce and then take your Ark out of here. But still, there's a lot to go there. You gotta DM me. Alon, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand the concept of DMing. Samir, thank you for subscribing a minute ago. I apologize for missing the pop-up. The second subscriber of this stream. Really, really cool stuff. Thank you joining the beer glass. And also, Z, you have joined the beer glass too with a couple of coins in here. Raising up the level of... See, look at this. Why are you two trying to... Why are you both trying to take the Ark? Why is one not helping the other? Why is one not fighting the Grey Wolf army instead of trying to cap the Ark as well? I don't get that. If you see one guy started to pick up the Ark of Osiris, let it go. Let it go. He already has it. The blue team can still do damage here. Grey Wolf is gone, but there's one more march here by Wind Force. If Wind Force targets the Ark carrier, he can still do some damage, but it seems like the marches around here are very, very, very strong. And the big thing here is Boudica right here. Boudica, you see a little bit of march speed going on. You see a little bit of good stuff going on. Pushing forward. She's the one holding the Ark. Windforce got kind of caught out fighting against this guy while the Ark is slowly pushing its way out of here. As he notices that now, he's going to at least go a little kamikaze on this Ark and try to at least get this march to stop moving before he gets taken out. This will give them a little bit more time for another march by Windforce to come in and potentially stop this Ark. The play right here for Windforce must be fall back, let them grab the Ark, hit the guy with the Ark. This is 2 marches right now that the red team has lost, including this one that's about to go kaput in a few moments, I guess. That is just simply the result of an Ark of Osiris defeat. Fighting these guys right now is pointless. Even though they're very weak, he can potentially get them. The moment they pick up this Ark, anyone picks up the Ark, that's when Windforce will turn. You can see a march right here trying to pick up the Ark, and watch Windforce as he turns any moment and goes straight for K1, because really, this is the important one. This is the important one. Come on. Come on, Windforce. One of you guys are listening to me. For the love of God, turn. Okay, don't turn. Go home. That's fine. We got more marches here going for the objective. Night King knows exactly what he's doing. He's going straight for the Ark carrier. Doesn't care about anyone else. You're from the Phantom World? Joker. Interesting. The Phantom World, is that the Minecraft world where there is lava and a bunch of flying things that shoot at you fireballs? Yes, I used to play Minecraft. Don't judge me. Oh, that's the Netherworld. Never mind. What is the Netherworld? You crazy Joker. Yeah, these Jokers are crazy. I've spent more than $15,000 in this game, and I'm never stop. Hell yeah, my man. You do what you gotta do. Your 93 million account. Show us your 93 million account later. Let me know where it's sitting. Let's go take a look at it. We all used to play Minecraft. Yeah, alone, but you're like 13, so it makes sense. Ouch. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know you're not 13, but you are young. That's Gast, and that's on the Nether. Yeah, yep. Those guys are annoying as hell. What else can we see? What else can we say? What else can we do? 5 minutes left. Let's go make sure that our friends are getting solo points. Yes! Jack made it in. Turin will most likely make it in. Dramilda, one of our awesome leaders. She's a really, really fun player. I love her accent. She's from Australia, and every time I'm in there, I wonder if they're on Discord talking. They should be on Discord talking. Let's go listen in. Let's go see what they gotta say. Because at this point, it doesn't really matter. Let's stop the music.
Go insane.
Who's going insane? You guys are going nuts.
Oh, the gecko.
What's up, guys? By the way, you're on stream, so keep your don't go too crazy.
keep it PC.
I mean, you can curse all you want. I really don't give a okay, I shouldn't say that, but if you guys curse, I can't stop you, right?
Right.
How do I heal my troop?
You gotta click your city and then click heal.
I wouldn't bother now, Dram. There's only 5 minutes left, and they'll automatically heal when you leave anyway.
Yep. No point in healing. Kirch, can you explain to me why you kept going for the obelisk? Why?
That was a distraction.
They kept TPing in.
And there you go. That's what we were saying on stream as well. It was an attempt to kind of distract them from the main objectives. I don't know.
Just to keep putting pressure on their defense, so we can kind of regroup and maintain our lead.
I honestly don't know how you guys held that bottom sky altar for so long. That thing was half empty. They did not care a single second for it for like half an hour. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I think it's all about putting enough pressure on them to not being able to see what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So this is another good point what you just mentioned. One of the things Chisco and I have been talking about is potentially having one designated person whose job it is to be the Overwatch. Someone who's maybe a weaker player who's going to send caravans out primarily or just to defend buildings, and his job is to be the Overwatch in the call. I think that's. Have you guys tried to do something like that? Any of you are Overwatch?
To be honest, what we do is when possible is to actually have some spectating other from our alliance family who's not participating at all, and just
Damn, these guys are
we
cheating.
have, of course, and we have Bluebird right here from LG2 who's doing that right now.
Damn, these guys are cheating. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Resourceful.
I like
I mean,
it.
if you can spectate, why shouldn't you spectate, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a feature. It's not a bug.
I'm with you on that one. I think that you guys are gonna make the dev team not allow me to cast anymore as they'll patch that thing out. I will hate you guys very much if that happens.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen.
Jamil, do you hear?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I missed your voice.
Ooh.
That accent, that Australian accent is just too much. Too
How
much.
is that city holding up like Death and Angel? He's taking like.
He's taking a lot of blows.
Wow. I hope
15
he's not healing his troops, because that would be like crazy.
I
And he
hope
has
he is, because I want to get there and get some of them.
2.2 million kills on the guy too.
For us, yeah,
Very
for us,
impressive. And there he goes.
Oh. No.
See, that's a play I don't understand. You have so many troops left. Why'd you pour it away? Let them die. Fight.
I
Get
think
your
it's-
solo points.
I think
Yeah,
it might have been
exactly.
like.
Speaking of solo points, everyone recall gatherers probably right
Yeah,
now.
Under 2 minutes.
Is
They
Grey
don't
Wolf
give
here?
up on the Ark.
Can we switch teams and start killing ourselves or something?
I will say this: you guys need to get. Some people here need to get on their game when it comes to solo points, because I see people here with 5,000 points. Guys, come on, man! 5,000 points. Make it to the 6. That's a shame. So many lost sculptures.
We have 15 and maybe 16 or 17. We're gonna hit 10. I hope Dram is gonna make it. She's close. Nymphy as well.
So close.
Everyone's going for that single army.
Look at that.
Gecko, you gotta get that.
I need to put. If I
Where's
could
my
put.
dragon?
Like,
Down near our sky altar.
I'm looking. This is winter is coming. This is like the army of the
Also-
dead against Jon Snow right here.
We were about to go inside their front gate.
Oh my god.
Guys, it's time for
Doomsday.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Run, South, run.
Go, go.
Take
40
out Death
seconds
and pick up
left.
the Ark.
But
Guys.
if I were him, why would he run at this point, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I said about that other guy too.
Oh.
An easy
Why
march
run?
to kill. An easy march to kill. Someone get the Ark carrier.
Why run?
Yeah, you just picked up the Ark with a full army.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Easy kills.
They don't give up. They don't give up.
MVP.
No, they put up a good fight.
MVP.
They put up a good fight, but they didn't focus enough on points. You guys distracted them from buildings too much. It's happening a lot. But you guys actually made one of my theories come true, and I'm really thankful for that. The fact that you guys managed to split. So the map is usually split horizontally, right? And you guys actually managed to split it vertically. So the top side of the map was yours, which is really cool. You guys made the whole rotation happen. Congrats. What do you
Well
know?
done, everyone.
Good
Good job, guys.
Good job, everyone. Gecko, thank you for streaming.
Thank you guys.
Who
I'm
is that? I don't even use this guy.
I'm gonna go deafen for a second. Look at the end of this match as we listened in to the awesome guys from Legends Gaming. All of them are in the Discord chat. All of them chilling. All of them having a good time coordinating things. You guys learned a little bit of a cheat that they are working with, which of course every single one of you could do as well. We're looking at a huge blowout. Look at the provisions by Legends Gaming. Legends Gaming really working the provisions game very, very well. Lots of kills. The kills were kind of even. The healing is a little bit disturbing to me, as quite honestly, with KVK so close, is it worth spending healing speed ups on Ark of Osiris? I don't know. Let's go look who finished up as we pick up our little rewards. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's grab a little rewards. Even though there's no sculptures in here, feels bad, man. 500 gems, 2 targeted teleports, dazzling starlight sculpture, resources, and individual credits, all for doing nothing. Cha-ching! Anyway, let's go look at the solo points. Let's see if Dramilda managed to make it. Oh, no. Wait. She did make it? Oh, she didn't make it. Oh, no. So close. Very close right here. Anyone left on under 6K? Oh, I feel so bad for Sek. Grey Wolf was so close, but Sek, that must suck. LG indeed won. Legends Gaming taking another Ark of Osiris. If there's one thing I think that we can close this Ark on is by looking really at who did the most damage. You can clearly see the tier 5 player, Kirch, was the big boy with the massive amounts of kills. The severely wounded guys, Nanaki really did a good job fighting in. Admiral Grammar healed a lot of troops. This is a guy who was getting consistently hit. Geez, they messed them up. Are you going off? I think I'm gonna go off just because I haven't slept almost at all. I think we're gonna look. You guys want to look really quickly at the jumper? Let me show you guys really quickly the jumper, okay? Because I need to show you guys what's going on here. I'll make a proper video. Jumper is currently about 7 million power in. It's having a little bit of resources issues when it comes to pushing City Hall 23. I don't think I'll be pushing it anytime soon. I've been working on my castle so I can be useful in the next Ark of Osiris. Arkle, the cheat they were using is they had someone from Legends Gaming 2 join them, spectate, and be on the call with them to be Overwatch for them. It's not a cheat, but still. Cohen, thank you very much for being here. Good night. You can take care, my man. Yes, Gecko, get some sleep after showing the jumper. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So castle level 18, we have plenty of Books of Covenant to keep pushing another level. So you guys are seeing right here a bunch of stuff that I need to still use. But we have Books of Covenant out the wazoo to get at least to level 20. That'll get us a nice little, I think, million mark. No, more than that. We're going to get to 1.2 million. I will do my best to lead rallies in the next Ark of Osiris. I'll ask the guys, hey, I'm down to lead rallies. I'll do what I can with commanders. Hopefully by then we'll have a couple more set up. At this stage, the jumper has Richard the First maxed out. And Moneymoto is somewhere where he should be. I need to spend the money on him. All these guys are just like in construction. You guys can clearly see I have some sculptures to play with, but I might be doing the game I'm doing on the big account, which is play for Saladin, get this done. You need a donation. Is that I don't answer that kind of questions. If you feel like donating, I will not stop you, but I will never ask for donations. Don't go for Saladin here. I might not go for Saladin here. I might go for Richard Charles to try to help my Richard out a little bit. And then from there, we'll go look at Cao Cao with Minamoto. Another move could be potentially just splitting between going for Cao Cao and buying up Moneymoto. That can be a thing, okay? So this could be a play right here. I am working on Eulogy. Eulogy is very close to be maxed out, so my Richard will be playing with him. My Pelagius is going to get skilled up soon, and I think that I'll be rocking Pelagius and Eulogy with Richard and Moneymoto, who is just going to get bought out eventually. Really don't go for Saladin in the jumper. Arkle, I'm probably not going to do it. My YSG here is Rest in Peace 9. I jumped with 9 sculptures. You know how upsetting that was? I couldn't get more keys. I did everything I had to do to get more keys and just couldn't get the one missing sculpture. Very sad. You maxed Mina, Cao Cao, Hannibal, Richard, and Charles. Well, there you go. There you go, my man. That's the play right there. By the way, for the Book of Covenant, what we're going to also do is we're going to pick up this, unlock Hannibal, but also get 1,000 Books of Covenant. So we're really, really going to step up and push the castle to the next level. I think that's going to be one of our plays for the near future. Building queues are a little bit annoying at this stage because I really don't want to go for the army buildings because I do want to speed those up. So I've been doing everything to kind of get most of my buildings in a good shape. So you see Tavern is 22, Alliance Center is 22, Academy is 22, Hospital 22 is very expensive. So I'm working a little bit on the side buildings, on getting some resources intake, a little bit of trading post, a little bit of watchtower upgrades. Our watchtower needs... Ooh. How much do I need to spend? Done. Watchtower going up. Perfect. That's what we need. We're pushing towards the tier 5 dream. And there we go. For resources thing, donate to Gecko donate to Gecko. I be the beast. I'm not, I didn't read that. I was having 9 sculptures for Charles. I feel your pain. Yeah, my man. I know what you're talking about. I'm probably not. I'm gonna go for unlocking Saladin on the jumper account regardless. I do have a substantial amount of tier 2s that I need to upgrade. So I will be upgrading the tier 2s to tier 4s, and I will be fighting to attempt to unlock Saladin, but I'm probably not gonna push him. This is a kingdom that does play the Mightiest Governor really well. It does play Mightiest Governor. You can see in the back that we have Charles coming in this week. I could potentially go push for Charles a little bit. We'll see how the day 1 goes. You can see 17 million points for top 10, all LG1, LG2 kind of people. So, and this was just what's his face? This was just, I forgot his name, Julius Caesar. So we have, I think this was the first Charles. I think we have one more Charles right here. I might go for a little bit of Charles sculptures. I could potentially try to push for more Charles sculptures. That could be a thing. I don't know. At this point, we do have resources in the bank. Let's go really quickly open these because I don't want to forget about their existence. So we're going to open these and these. Freebies. Thank you. Let's also use our VIP points because it really doesn't matter whether they sit here or not. Let's just get rid of all of this. One of the things that I do want to point out, by the way, is that there is a reason why I'm holding all of these like this. There's no point in opening them up. You want to wait a little bit, see which resource you want, and go for that resource based on your needs. So these are like my spare resources that I can unlock at any stage. We have a little bit of gems piled up in here, and we do have resources available on the jumper in the bank, in the bag right here. They're going to be used for Mightiest Governors events. Let's open these supply boxes. Did we get a gold key? Nope, we did not. Boo. Arrows of resistance are always useful. Speed ups, food, all that good stuff. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Magic box. Let's go do that. Speaking of magic box, we gotta finish our dailies. I think we just did. Perfect. We just finished our dailies on the jumper. There we go. And recruit. Let's go recruit one more. Okay, Gecko, enough for this account. Let's see those tier 4s in DJ. Yeah, haven't you seen the tier 5s in DJ? My name is Abe on DJ. I am Abe, okay? I have a secret to tell you. I will 0 you overnight if you don't believe me. Gecko, meet Kingdom 10. You know what? Let's go find you. I want to find you. Where are you? Give me chords. Kingdom 1150. Where are you? Talk to me. Let's go look at what's going on out there. We just made it here for the map. What the heck? Zoom out. Zoom out. Please don't go crazy. Thank you. Who are you guys? I'm Officer. Where? Which alliance? I'm going for the Lost Temple. Well, there's BBTs everywhere, so it's one of these guys. BBT. Which BBT are you? Oh, what do you know? LOL. Your low account. Where is the 93 million account, my man? Where is that 93 million power account? I want to see it. I want to see it. You guys are posting chords for me to see your castles. We can go look at a couple of castles real quick before we turn off the stream. Even though it's 11:10 p.m. and I have slept like 2 hours last night. But I'm already running on fumes, so what the hell, right? What the hell? We gotta go hunt some barbarians too. We gotta go hunt some barbarians before we leave this. Yeah. Okay. Let's go look at this guy. 1011. 1144. 421. Bam. Let's go look at this guy. Leroy free to play? Is this you? That's cool. You're in the beginning, in your beginning. Good luck, my man. I just got YSG on my first legendary commander on my jumper account. Is this a jumper account? Is this a jumper account? This is pretty cool. If this is a jumper account and it has YSG, that's cool. I do have to say though, getting YSG without Richard for the jumper account is something I'm not a fan of. I'm really not a fan of. I think Richard has more value early game, but even if you stayed with your YSG, that's completely fine. It's better than nothing for sure. Joker, I'm honestly, you lied to us. You're lying to us, and you want to see this one account of yours and not the 93 million account. So I want to see the 93 million account before we see Pito. How about that? I have a feeling you are lying to us. A small feeling. You might be right. It's a jumper account. Well, good luck, my man. I hope you get what you gotta get. I mean, this is for your beginning, right? This is your 162 as a jumper already. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. He might not be lying, guys. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not judging the man. I really am not. But I want to see the big account first, and then I'll see the small one. Who else we got? Who else we got? S1. Ooh, S, you're in a very, very new kingdom. Very, very new kingdom. Very, very, very new kingdom. 989. 906. Oh, kingdom is protected. I cannot view it. Rip. I mean, Squirtle, it is what it is. I'm not. I don't judge anyone. If he had felt like that's what he had to do, he doesn't really need to do that. As you can see, I am looking through a bunch of people who give me chords, just with the S's and G's for now. Couple of minutes and then I'll get off stream. Who are we looking at? Which one is you? Angel, Halo. Which one is you? SOC. SOC. What the heck? There's an SOC in here too. Oh, because we are S0C. That's pretty neat. August 31st. Is this? No. Is this August? No way. No way these are the guys from Kingdom 58. Is it? No, no way. Absolutely no way. I don't recognize any other names. You are Zilla? Zilla. Bam. 50 million power. We have a tier 5 player among us, Angel. Welcome. Oh, damn. Those kills, though, you got to step up them kills game, my man. Now that you have them tier 5s, it's time to even up the kill count. Nicely done. Good job, man. Well done. Let's look at your alliance really quickly, too. 772, you are the alpha here. Good for you, man. Good for you. Holding on to this alliance, being the big boy, the leader. Hopefully this is actually you and you guys are not just sending me random chords, but still. So look at two more accounts and then we'll call it off. We have Gabby at Kingdom 1152, 894, 392. Bam, let's go watch. Observe. Gabby Gamer, bam, 4.7 million player, 2 million kills, sending a little bit of gatherers, going out, some gathering. That's good. King, I've seen this alliance before. 363 million power, some decent players, decent spread of power right here. You are towards the top area, the top half of your alliance, which is great, fantastic. Well, not really, you're at the bottom half, I guess, because 4 million. There's some 7s, there's some 10s, but still, hey, there's as long as there's people weaker than you, that's all that matters. I see a bunch of 3 million, 2 millions. Keep pushing, my man. You're doing great. How long is this kingdom even existing? Not my account, Gecko. It's a homie's second account. His main is in Misfits. Oh, word. Lion King. Cool. Very cool. I do know Lion King from Misfits. Big boys. Kingdom 1111. 634. 778. Ba-bam. Me. There you go. I saw Gabby. Squirtle, I'll get to you too once we get to 196 back. You went to show King Talib. Of course, this is you. Of course, this is you. King Talib. Big boy. He is insane. He hasn't recovered yet all his strength that he lost from that war we recorded. These are the guys we recorded. These are the guys we recorded previously. Should I just keep going with YSG or go for Richard? Honestly, it depends. Do you have the energy to do... The way I see jumpers is very simple. 40 or 80 tribal villages, 5 caves, 1 expedition. That's 5 gold keys. Roll them. You don't get them. Make another account, make another account, make another account until you get them. Do you feel like doing it? If you do, awesome. If you don't, keep your YSG. All is good. How can I play on PC? I use Memo Player. It's an emulator, an Android emulator. King Talib coming back from somewhere. I guess they were rallying Fort or something. Big shout out also to G Constantine, the leader of GE1. Great people. I had a lot of fun being in their alliance, being part of recording the craziness that was their fight. Please see me. Arkle, send me your chords. Send me your chords. You're the last. Oh, I see your chords. Let's go look at yours. You're the last one, and then we'll go back to Kingdom 196. Take a look at Squirtle because we promised Squirtle 2, and we'll close the stream as I have to go gather. Get some barbarians going on. We can chill a little longer. I'll do some barbarians here, and then call it quits. I gotta get some barbarians done on this account, on the big account. Send farmers on the brain just farted on the farms, then go into the DJ account and progress the DJ account so Vixen doesn't hit me with a stick. So yeah, which one's you? What were the chords? 10, 7. Is it this guy? Are you? Which one of you is you? Time out. 128, 126, 129. What the heck? Where are you? Which one's you? Guys, when you give me chords, give me names too, or else I'll never know who you are. Oh my god. A lot of you wrote things that I didn't see. Who won? LT. Click on LT. Go to Kingdom 46. Kingdom 46 is what? Arkle, which one is you, my man? I don't know. Did I put the wrong chords? Arkle. Alright, well, one of these guys is you. If it's this guy, awesome. If it's this guy, awesome. If it's this guy, awesome. You got good kills. This guy is growing slowly and steadily. You got to get a little bit more kills. You know what I mean? Coach David, you get him, coach. So what are we doing right now? Just chilling. About to close out the stream, pretty much. Kingdom 46. LT on Kingdom 46. Did it open in its madness? If it opened in its madness, I'm going on the phone to record. I rather record on the phone for smoother footage. Yeah, I'm not going to look at any more castles today, but next stream we'll do a little bit of a segment where we go look at people's castles. All right? How about that? So be back on the next like regular stream, and we'll go look at a bunch of you guys, see how you're progressing. Where's LT? Okay. Kingdom 46 LT is protected. So this is a troll. Cool. So this is a troll. Cool. All right. That's good to know. It's called, you know, there's a saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Click on ally. What do you mean click on ally? You're going, Joker, you're sending me on different paths and things, and it's too much, my man. It's too much. It's too much. Click on ally. What do you mean click on ally? In one message, not in 2 words at a time. In one message in the chat, tell me what you want. Okay? In one message. Get my man. Got my tier 5 G-man. Congratulations, Jason. That's dope. That's dope. Way to go, man. I don't care looking at what you want me to look, Joker. Just say it in one message. Don't send me on a scavenger hunt. There's a level 6 tile here that I'm gonna snatch real quick, and we're gonna go for these barbarians very fast. Use up our AP before I go to bed. Oof. I can't leave you guys. I like streaming. I like being here with you guys, even though I am dead tired. And I have to wake up super early for work tomorrow because we have a holiday event that I have to be part of. Ugh. And you will see Jabba la 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 la. And now you tell me that to you. Don't forget about you. I haven't scored. 7, let's do that right now very quickly. 753. 573. How about you send me the actual coords of the city that you own, if you actually own it. You're sending me to go look at a list of someone that is in an alliance. Don't forget me. Oh god, where you are too. Okay, Jason, we'll look at you as well. Squirtle, bam, 6 million power, pushing strong, free to play player. 6 million powers. Very, very, very commendable. Very tough. Way to go, bro. Way to go. Let's go send these guys out here. 27 seconds. Are you good? You are very good. You are very good. Very good. I mean, I'm spending money and look where I'm at, and we've been here almost at the same time. So you are making me look bad. Why are you making me look bad? Yeah, I'm a million power ahead of you, and I've spent a decent amount of money. Not that much, but I've spent. Yeah, Jason, I'm going to you too. I'm going to you too. But the moment I go to you, these guys are gonna go home. I don't want them to go home before I use up the AP. So you are the last one we're gonna watch. And that's not a jumper. Fantastic, Squirtle. Way to go, my man. Noob, next stream, show up if you could. Send me those coords. I will remember your name, Noob off Raisin. I will remember that name. If you send me your coords next stream, I will 100% go look at your city. There is one more that I have to look at, and that's it for tonight. OG, same thing for you, my friend. Just next stream, which should be coming up, I think Wednesday, we're gonna do a regular stream. We're gonna do a long regular stream. Send me your coords there, and I will 100%. I remember OG and I remember Noob, and I will actually, just to show you how committed I am to actually remember you guys, I'm writing it on a piece of paper. I am writing you on a piece of paper. Noob, you are in 1264 646 164. And OG, I'm gonna call you OG if you don't mind. You are in 1212 588 624. You're main for about 2 months. I'm gonna wait for you guys to show up on chat next stream. You guys are written. You guys are written. This note stays right here in front of me. And next stream, we're gonna go look at you guys. Okay? How about that? If I start going too crazy, it's gonna be, bro, Wednesday night, right? Yes, sir. Wednesday we will be streaming for sure. I might stream again earlier, a little earlier, maybe in a different time. Salas, I missed you 11 minutes ago subscribing to the channel. I will repop that. It doesn't repop it. I don't know why. It's so stupid. Did I turn off the thing by mistake? Did I turn off the alerts? No. I don't know why it's not repopping. Thank you for subscribing. I apologize to have missed you. I don't think you were on stream. I think you just saw a YouTube video and subscribed. But still, thank you for subscribing. Dennis subscribed right now. Thank you for subscribing to the stream. I appreciate you, as this guy is most likely going to take this. God damn it. I didn't pay attention. See, that's what happens when I don't pay attention. That's what happens when I don't pay attention. It's just a waste of a barbarian, of a good barbarian. Now we'll have to stop these marches. Let the guy die so we get our AP back. And now we can stop all of them. We send you there. And then we send you 2. And then we send you 3. We gotta waste our AP, guys. We gotta waste our AP. We're halfway to go. Thank you, Dennis. That's right. Jason, I am gonna go look at your account, though. I am not forgetting that you are the last account that we're watching, okay? I did not forget you. Jason, you are on the list, my man. OG, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. See, that's how you get people to come back. You tell them I'll watch your castle next time around, so make sure you stick around for the next time. It wasn't intentional, my man. It's just like, I really need to go to sleep. It's like 11:30 p.m. I've been up since I went to bed at 2:30. I can blame someone for that, but I won't. I went to bed at 2:30, woke up at 4:45 to stream DJ, and then I went back to bed for an hour of sleep, woke up and went to work, and then casted midday the crazy Ark of Osiris that happened, went to the gym, and then came back to cast. So I'm running on fumes. My brain is not really functioning at all. Drami, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I know this is you. I've recognized your flower thing. I've seen you in the chat before as well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Dramilda with the awesome voice. I don't know. There's something about Australian accents that I really like, and it's not necessarily in girls. I always have a good time talking to Aussies because their thick accent is hysterical. I love it. I think it's so cool. I hope I didn't embarrass you by saying in front of everybody I missed your voice. I didn't think about that at the time. Brain is not functioning. This is all like intuition. What's up, Tino? Welcome to the end of the stream. We're still streaming for a little bit, just getting a little bit of barbarians. We're gonna go watch Jason's city before we go, and we got a little bit of time. That's fine, bro. I've been watching you for the past 2 months. Just figured it's time to drop a sub finally. I really appreciate that. You have no idea how much I appreciate you deciding to commit with a subscription. I'm glad you've been watching for as long as you have. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything, in the description you can find my Discord group. You're welcome to join it as well. I answer there all the time. People are writing there right now. Z, that's pretty funny. No worries, mate. Aussie accents are hilarious. I know, right? I know, right? There are 2 accents I love more than anything. Australian accents and Jamaican accents. I'll tell you guys a quick story while we're hunting barbarians. Little Squirrel, you're going to sleep soon. Good night, my man. Nice Ark streaming. Keep going. Thank you, my dude. I hope you have a great night and you start the week tomorrow on the right foot. Kill the week. Do good. Stay positive. Be a positive role model to your friends. You have a great night, my man. Thank you for being here with us. Gecko, you disappoint me. What did I do? I'm sorry, but what did I do? I have no idea what happened. I asked you like 1,000,000 times which one were you. 1,000,000 times. And you didn't reply. 1,000,000 times. We were there. We waited. We looked at everything around. You started your last kingdom about 2 months ago. You're 9.6 million power. Always follow your videos to compare myself with your jumper. Let me tell a quick story and I'll tell you something about this jumper. So in college, most of my friends were Caribbean, and more specifically, a few of them were Jamaican. And I don't know if any of you have any Jamaican friends or know how the Jamaican culture works or language works, but it's patois, which is broken English pretty much. And they know it's broken English, okay? It's not I'm disrespecting anyone. And the big thing is they have a huge heavy accent. So it took me like 2-3 months in the beginning of college to figure out what the hell people are saying. And once I figured that out, I had 3 years where I cruised through college, knew all the Caribbean accents, knew all the little yadman kind of thing, and all the like little slang things within the language. And then one day in my senior year, this Jamaican guy comes in, and he was from the interior. He was like farmland type of Jamaican, and his accent was insane. His first week in school, I did not understand a single thing he said. And the thing is, he knew I understand patois well, so he spoke to me freely, and I was like, yeah, sure, bro, sure. And he's like, do you understand me? I'm like, yeah, ask these guys, I understand. So that's why I love Jamaican accents, because I had a challenge to figure those out. About the jumper, comparing my jumper. The big problem about the jumper is the disadvantage of having multiple accounts is that I don't do enough. I don't gather enough on either account. I think that I'm slacking on that. I don't gather enough, period, which makes it so much harder to progress. I am doing my best to put timers on, and I have a multi-timer app that tells me when to send go get my gatherers on the jumper and on the big account now. But it's tough. It's tough. Focusing on one is not an option. I really want to have both accounts active. I know that it's hurting both of them, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. I feel like the jumper is more of a well cultivated account, which hasn't made some mistakes which I made on the big account early on. So that's that. And then I have on top of those the free to play account, which hasn't been growing almost at all. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that account, because I do want to keep doing free to play videos, but it's really rough. You just won your first Ark of Osiris, Mohamed Salah. Congratulations, my man. And you also won that Champions League game where I said Mane needs to be benched, and then he ended up scoring too. So it was like winning. That's what I got to do. I got to say he needs to get benched, and when I say he gets benched, he scores. You won 60 euros thanks to soccer. There you go. I see some packs being dropped in the near future in the game. Actually, don't spend your money in the game. Spend it on something better. Spend it on something better. Not worth. Not worth. Let's go catch with 2 marches. We can, right? Because it's 30. So we can go 1 minute here. And then who has more troops? This guy. 56, 54. We'll send 2 marches this way. The third one's going to go home. And we are done. We're going to wait till the end of that. Send gatherers. And we done. We done. We're going to go watch Jason's account. Let's go do that right now. So we can get that done as well. Let me scroll up. Jason 1133 699 593. Bam. Let's go look at you. Take me to the spot. Bam. I'm guessing this is you. Woo-wee. Careless Whisper. Now a lot of things make sense. You are Careless Whisper. Oh, I knew that though. You had told me this before. My brain. We talked today. We talked today on Discord. So you have the same picture. I knew that. Congratulations, 51 million power. Big boy right here. This is the guy who got in late to his Ark of Osiris. He came in the last 17 minutes, and with 1 rally, picked up 11,000 solo points, which was pretty gnarly. Spend them on donations to Gecko what? S, you really don't have to do that, my man. You really don't. I'm thankful for you being here every day and chilling and reminding me when it's time to tell thank you to subscribers and all that good stuff. You really don't have to do that. Maybe time. Didn't have tier 5s that time. Hell yeah, my dude. Congrats. That's awesome. Let's... Oh, well. This is awkward. There they are. Bam. What was that? Did I free upgrade? No, it's just a bug. All right, let's send gatherers out. Is LG2 hogging all the level 6s again? No. Haha. Haha. By the way, guys, a little tip that I've noticed, and I don't know if it's serious or not, but I really noticed in 2 kingdoms, both Kingdom 58 and Kingdom 196, that the bottom area of the Lost Temple, this area has a lot more level 6 tiles than this side, that side, or this side. So if you guys are an alliance that can come into this side, you're gonna have a substantial amount of level 6 tiles, more than your opponents. And I don't know if that's a thing or not. I did notice it on 2 different kingdoms though. We're seeing that happen in 2 different kingdoms. And you can say it's my positioning. Based on my positioning, it tells me where are the closest tiles. But I don't buy it because I'm in 2 different places altogether in both the kingdoms, and it's got nothing to do with that. So we send that out of the way. We got those out of the way. Let's look that we're making sure we don't have, you know, I got a little bit of OCD. We're going to clean this up real quick. Let's go open up the rest of those supply boxes. And of course, the reason we are hunting barbarians is we get free resources, which is fantastic. But bam, more resources to the box, to our pockets. There we go. We good right here. This account also has a substantial amount of speed ups. Like, it has a substantial amount of speed ups. It doesn't have as many as the big account has, as it only holds about 1,000 an hour speed ups and all that, but it still has like 3 hours, a few of these right here. In the researches, we're holding a lot of 3 hours as well. In the building, I'm holding a little bit of 3 hours and a little bit of all these. You have a lot of trading speed up, so there's plenty here. You have so freaking many. Yeah, this account also is kind of just like waiting to explode. And it's gonna explode. I think I'm gonna go for this Charles. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up going for Charles. All my tier 2s are out. Blit. Alright, screw it. We'll upgrade these guys. Not that big of yes, a big of a deal. 4 hours. 19 hours. Training tier 5, tier 4s. Listen. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. Do not judge me. That's what we're gonna do. Nope, nope, nope. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna train one set to upgrade it and bam, perfect. All right, chat, I'm heading out of here. It is very, very, very late. You're fine swearing. I really don't mind it, quite honestly. I really want to try to keep it PG family-friendly stream, but I cuss way too freaking much anyway, so it's not that big of a deal if you do in chat. I'm gonna do my best not to read it, but every now and then I drop an F-bomb or a S-bomb, and there's nothing I can do about it. Kelly 2005, I have to say to you, bro. Arko, let's do this. Next stream, send me your coords again, and we'll watch you that time, okay? I'm writing you on the list of priority as well. Arko. And you are also on the list to be watched in the next stream, okay? Bam, you're on the list, okay? I'm too tired to do this right now. Guys, thank you very much for being here. 40 beautiful people are in here chilling till the end of the stream. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate you guys being here till the end. New video coming out hopefully tomorrow. If I've managed to edit it tomorrow, it will be great. We're going to do a little bit of a recap about Ark of Osiris. Arko, I'm sorry, my man. I'm so tired. I have to go. I do promise to you we are going to watch you next stream, okay? I promise to you, you are on the list. You are on the priority list. If anytime you send me the chords, I will instantly go to you and then continue with the rest of the people, okay? I went to look at you and I couldn't find you. We'll do it again next time. Mohammed Salah, thank you for being here. I missed a couple of your messages here. Just got a win in our Ark. You laughed, not the first, the third. Spend the time on we saw everything. GG's. Guys, again, thank you very, very much. Didn't you stream in the middle of the night? How are you still awake? I streamed at 5 a.m. I then woke up, went to work, and then I went to the gym and worked out, and then I came back. I streamed 5 Arks of Osiris this weekend, 5 VODs available, including this one, which is kind of longer than the others. If anyone decides to keep watching, awesome. If not, you should have closed the stream a little while back already, the VOD. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the good stuff. You guys know where it's at in the description. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I could keep rambling forever, but I'm way too tired to do this. Guys, tomorrow is Monday, the roughest day of the week. Don't take it like that. Take it as the beginning of a new week. Kill that week. Come in strong. Conquer the week early. Make it to hump day ahead. So on Thursday, you can go out. On Friday, you can go out and everything is good. Stay positive. Be a positive role model. Don't whine. I do whine though, so I guess whining is okay. Try to be positive. Try to be a good person. Don't go after people that are bad to you. Go after people that you want to help. All that good stuff, you know, the regular spiel at the end. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the good stuff in the description. I'll see you guys sooner rather than later. Tomorrow's video. Peace. I gotta click on OK. Wait, we'll do it again. Peace.